Have you ever wondered why we use these little pieces of paper and metal coins to buy things? Why can't we just trade a chicken for a new phone? Well, let's take a quick trip back in time to uncover the amazing story of money. Thousands of years ago, there was no money. If you were a farmer and needed a new pair of shoes, you'd have to find a shoemaker who wanted your vegetables. This is called bartering, and it worked, but it wasn't always easy. What if the shoemaker didn't want your carrots? To solve this, people started using something called commodity money. These were items that everyone agreed had value, like salt, seashells, or even large stones. In ancient China, cowrie shells were a popular form of currency for centuries. It was better than bartering, but carrying around a bag of shells wasn't exactly convenient. Then came a brilliant idea: metal. Around 600 BC, the Kingdom of Lydia, in modern-day Turkey, created the first official coins. They were made from a mix of gold and silver, stamped with an image to guarantee their weight and purity. This was a game changer. Coins were durable, portable, and easily divisible. The concept quickly spread across Greece, Rome, and the rest of the world. But carrying heavy bags of coins was still a problem, especially for big transactions. So in the 7th century, China invented the world's first paper money. At first, it was just a receipt from a merchant promising to pay a certain amount of coins. Eventually, the government took over and started issuing official banknotes. Marco Polo was amazed when he saw this in the 13th century and brought the idea back to Europe. For a long time, paper money was backed by a physical commodity, usually gold. This meant you could, in theory, exchange your paper note for a specific amount of gold. This was known as the gold standard. However, most countries moved away from this system in the 20th century. Today, we live in the age of fiat money, which is currency that a government has declared to be legal tender, but it isn't backed by a physical commodity. Its value comes from the trust we have in the government that issues it. And now, we're entering an even newer phase with digital currencies and cryptocurrencies, sending value across the globe in an instant. From bartering shells to tapping our phones, the evolution of money is a fascinating story about human innovation and trust. What do you think is next for money? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time.